Hi, it's Taz in the kitchen, and I'm making biscuits. I've never made biscuits before. When I was a little girl, I used to watch my grandmother make biscuits, but my mother doesn't make biscuits, so I don't make biscuits. But my bestie of 40 years gave me a recipe that I'm going to be trying out. It's just only 2 ingredients. I have my white lily flour. It needs to be self-rising flour. She told me make sure it's self-rising. The second ingredient I got at my local food line, and it's just heavy whipping cream. What I've done is I've already poured up 2 cups of self-rising flour. I did not sift the flour. I've also got a cup of heavy whipping cream. So I'm going to add the whipping cream. And so what I've done is I am slowly incorporating the flour and the heavy whipping cream. And it's beginning to, oops, you see how all that flour went everywhere? It's beginning to make the dough. I'm gonna set this down so that I am not all floured out. I'm going to grab another type of spoon. We've got the flour and we've got the cream mix, and now you see I've got my dough. So what we're going to do now is we're going to knead the dough for about 5 minutes, and then we're going to cut out our biscuits. And we're going to do the kneading with the heel of your hand. Still kneading the dough. I've got my biscuits here. I've made them sort of on the thin side, so I'm going to have to really watch them. The recipe says it makes like 8 biscuits, and I've made these pretty thin. So I still have some dough over here that can be baked. So I'm going to have to really watch these. The recipe says that they cook at 450 for about 8 to 10 minutes. I'm going to check these probably about 5 to 6 minutes since they're so thin, because I don't want them to overcook. And what I did was I put just a little bit of flour on the top of each one of the biscuits. Here we go, going in the oven now. Well, I've got my biscuits out the oven and they were just beginning to brown. I don't know how brown they're supposed to be, but I didn't want to overbake them. I did the old toothpick like I would do with a cake to see if it's ready. So they're done. We're gonna try one, which I know is really done because it's a little thin one. I'm going to see if I can cut it open. Oh, it's hot. A friend of mine always said, why you be trying to show them the steam? I don't know if you can see it, but it appears to be done. So I'm going to try it with a little butter because I can have butter or I can have margarine. You see the little something? You probably can't see it, but we're gonna taste it. It's a biscuit. I'm pleased with myself. It reminds me of Grandmama's biscuits. And you know, I had biscuits and I shouldn't tell anybody. She'd give me biscuits and she'd give me grits. And you know, I was eating good. Grandma Eula was a good cook. And you guys know I like a crunch. So I've got a crunch there too. Just a little bit. So, my first time making biscuits, 2 ingredients. I got the heavy whipping cream from my food line, which is my local grocery store. And I use white lily, self-rising flour. And that's it. And I baked them on 450. I may have baked these for maybe about 12 minutes, probably a little too long, some folks would say, but your oven is about your oven and the altitude. This is my first time, and so I did not want to underbake them, undercook them, and I didn't. So they're quite good. So this has been Taz in the kitchen. She's been baking biscuits for the first time. I made my biscuits small because I only eat a little bit at a time. So until next time, before you go try and take care of somebody else, make sure you take care of yourself first. Bye now. If you enjoyed this segment, make sure you check out my cookbook, Transform with Taz Healthy Recipes, available now on Amazon. Get yours.